about Burning Man.
Oh my god. Burning Man. 2023. Oh, those poor, convention goers. All 70,000 of them trapped at Burning Man, even though the event isn't over yet.
Trapped at the event that they wanted to go to anyways, and then tried to leave.
Low on food and water, even though the event was supposed to last for 3 more days.
This is starting to sound like one of your ad reads.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So you just heard about this morning, right?
I did. You brought it to my attention, and now it's all over my Twitter stuffs.
It's hilarious. It's so funny. Fucking the desert gets like I don't even know how much, 6 inches of rain.
Yeah.
And then the whole place is just flooded.
Like Las Vegas got it worse than Burning Man.
Yeah, but they're like in the middle of fuck all.
So keep chilling. They wanted to be. They paid to be in the middle of fuck all.
I agree with you. I know. But all the, what you call them, virgin influencers?
Yeah, virgin influencers.
Yeah, there was like 3 categories of people. And the virgin influencers are all freaking out and tried to leave, even though they were mandated to stay.
To stay there. Also, they would have stayed there anyways if it hadn't rained because the event wasn't over. But it's like they had the most dramatic reaction. Of course, they posted their dramatic ass reactions online for everyone to see. Like, oh, we had to walk back to civilization. No, you didn't. You chose to walk back to civilization.
And in fact, you were supposed to not walk back.
You put yourself in more danger by walking back.
Indeed. And others as well.
Yeah.
Because there's like thoughts about, I mean, this one I think is fake, but there's like reports of like an Ebola case at Burning Man.
When did the Ebola come in?
I have no clue, but well, I think a bunch of the virgin influencers started spreading a bunch of random like lies to get police there faster.
Oh, of course. Like
I was reading that there were like they were calling the police and like, yeah, we know we're gonna be there. Hang on, or whatever. And then someone called like fake murder charges to try to get them there faster.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other stuff. So I imagine that the Ebola thing is like also one of the things to try to get them to show up quicker.
Yeah. Also, cannot emphasize the irony of the attendees of Burning Man calling the police to come rescue them.
I know. Burning Man really is not what it used to be.
Truly, the influence have ruined it. I don't keep up a lot with Burning Man, but the whiffs I've heard about the more recent ones, definitely not what it was supposed to be.
The last couple, I've just seen, like, the only things I've seen from it are just, like, influencers using it for, like, clout and all that stuff.
Yeah, I went to Burning Man.
Here's my experience of going to Burning Man.
I hated it because I did it wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't bring any supplies. Why wasn't everything provided for me? Why wasn't everyone at my beck and call? What kind of event is this?
Where was the hotel?
Right. Where was I supposed to sleep? I didn't bring a tent. I had to sleep in my car.
I had to sleep in some random's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be a small thing just for hippies.
Yeah.
The cool hippies,
not
the bad ones.
The true ones.
Yeah, the real hippies.
And there's a couple of them still around. I've seen like videos about like the cooler parts of Burning Man.
Yeah,
I forget.
Yeah, it's not all bad.
Yeah, I forget the names, but there's like one or like a couple like I'll call them booths, but then like they're not traditionally booths because they're more like swaths of land.
Right.
Burning Man is huge. And it's like they're like dedicated to like making Burning Man accessible to like disabled people.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
There's a lot of cool stuff from it, and the like idea and the original philosophy behind it is really cool. But as everything that ever gets popular, the people that have a following ruined it.
Indeed. They show there they show up just to say they went, and they have an awful time, and then they also ruin the vibe.
And they make it awful for everybody else.
Indeed. Like, okay, it rained, it's muddy. So what? Play in the mud. I don't even like mud.
Yeah.
I chill. I play in the mud. What else am I gonna do? I'm high off of drugs at Burning Man.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna.
Exactly. God.
I'm not the Burning Man outdoorsy person, but if I went, I'd be more prepared than any of those influencers.
Oh yeah. It's something.
There was I saw like a video. There were the people like who were just still wearing their normal outfits. Like, and you're like walking around the mud and they're complaining that they're muddy. And then there's the people that adapted. They took off their shoes and they wrapped themselves in like black garbage bags so they could walk around in basically like a makeshift mud suit. And they were partying.
Did you like the picture I sent you of the mud walk?
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people, like a group of people just organized like a mud walk fashion show.
Yeah.
So weird.
I saw it when I first woke up. I was staring at it for the longest time because I thought the person in it was fake. I thought it was like a Barbie model thing.
AI mud walk.
Exactly. It was the lighting was weird, I guess.
Oh man. Welcome to episode 89 of You're Ridiculous.
Oh, whoa.
Where we talk about more things than just mud.
Ah, yes. Mud adjacent.
This week, mud adjacent. This week we're talking, you didn't finish it. It's Streamy Awards.
Oh.
It just says Streamys.
People call it the Streamys.
Okay, well.
Like they call the Emmy Awards the Emmys. Sassing me.
I guess.
You guess? Do they not call it that?
No, they do.
Because I wasn't sure.
They call it the Emmys. They certainly call it the Emmys more than they call it the Emmy Awards. Actually, I don't even know if it's called the Emmy Awards.
I feel like it should be. I'll look it up.
Isn't it just the Emmys and the award is an Emmy?
Yeah, it's Emmy Awards.
Okay,
the Emmy Awards, or Emmys.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Streamy Awards, Streamies.
Tony Awards, Tonys.
Only the Tonys are allowed there.
That's right.
Tony exclusive.
Tony the Tiger. I don't know any other Tonys.
Name another Tony. I was just gonna say, name another Tony.
Oh no, Tony. No, it's Tiger Woods.
Tony Woods. Last week we did our new segment called Explain Yourself. You Can't.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
A blast.
Did you watch The Princess Bride?
I did not. One day.
Oh, yeah. One day.
Especially with all the strikes, I'll have plenty of time to catch up.
I can finally catch up on like a 30-year-old movie.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Let's get right into it. We're going to be talking about the Streamy Awards.
Yeah, Streamys 2023.
What are they?
They are...
For those that might not know.
They are an award show similar to the Emmys, except it's honoring like online creators. Not just streamers, of course, but like anyone who's like online with a presence. Yeah,
I know at least one person that was nominated via TikTok.
Who?
Chef Reactions.
Ah, yeah.
He's a professional chef that makes like videos about either complimenting people that like cook well or make fun of the ones that don't.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more of ones that where people do not cook well.
Yeah, that's right. That's like its whole own category in itself. I think like Gordon Ramsay started it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and then it went crazy from there.
Yeah.
There's that. Oh, do you know the one that's like everybody's so creative.
What? No.
Oh, she's like this black lady. Her cat. I think she did it once. It became her catchphrase because it really caught on. She goes like, someone showed her like this awful dish, like a Pop-Tart pizza or some shit. And she's looking at it. And she's trying to be nice. And she's like, everybody's so creative. Yeah, I see you've got Pop-Tarts. Everyone has their tastes.
True. Most people's tastes are wrong, though.
True.
All right, let's get into this.
All right, yeah.
We're just going to be like doing a recap, running through each category and then talking about whatever we have to talk about.
The happenings of the Streamys, which Lucas did not watch.
I read an article about it, and that's good enough.
You missed the best parts.
Listen.
Did it tell you about Dan McFarlane?
No, I don't even know who that is.
He's the creator of Simpsons, isn't he? It's either Simpsons or Family Guy.
Okay, well, that's Seth MacFarlane is the creator of Family Guy.
Dan McFarlane. Maybe he's not who I thought he was.
You don't even know.
Unless I'm spelling it wrong. He seemed...
Looks like I didn't miss much while not watching this.
No, Dan. Is it McFarlane?
I mean,
I don't know how to spell it.
Seth MacFarlane is the creator of Family Guy.
Everything I know is a lie. Why was I so confident in that? Why did I think that?
Maroon. I don't know.
Creator assumes it's Matt Groening. Who's Dan McFarlane? I'm gonna die.
Well, maybe we'll get to him. Oh, hey, I know this one. Oh, we gotta get to it because I was reading ahead.
Okay. The Streamys, hosted by none other than Matthew Patrick, a.k.a. Matt Pat, a.k.a. the game theorist and the film theorist.
How far he's come from where he started.
I know, what a rise. Proud of him. Juice for him.
Yeah.
Even with all his haters. Which
haters.
brings me to my biggest beef with the Streamy Awards this year.
Oh?
Who on earth are these people they invited? The most driest, boring, barely there crowd of probably those same virgin influencers who were quote-unquote trapped at Burning Man. Like
that one woman on her phone?
Yes! Oh my god! There was this lady on her phone! And she is on camera because someone's talking, like one of the co-hosts is talking.
Yeah.
And so the crowd's in the background supposed to be listening to her. She's on her fucking phone. And so they cropped her out of the shot. And so I guess she noticed that. So she got off her phone and then started smiling and staring directly at the camera.
Like she's a bot. Like an AI. It's creepy.
Drives me mad.
That was funny though.
Yes. Everyone's like, Matt Pat, he's just not funny. No. It was the crowd. There were 3 musical performances, and 2 of those musical performances were by pretty big artists, and the crowd still did not get hype. You know that thing, like performers do, where they so there's a chorus of the song, and they like point the mic at the crowd so the crowd can sing that part. They did that, and the crowd didn't sing the part. Like what? What are you guys doing?
Who were the musical performers?
It was they're blinking on it. It was Icona Pop, the one that was like, I crashed my car into a bridge.
Oh, yeah.
That. Okay. And the different one, Armani David.
White?
Armani White, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Armani White. Okay.
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah.
He's pretty hype, too.
Yeah, and you can see, and those are definitely at least 2 people, like 2 groups, 2 performers, who know how to get a crowd hype. They do concerts all the time. So to come here and the crowd's acted like that, and it's the crowd, not the host or the performers.
Yeah, I mean, Armani White's the one that did that Billie Eilish song.
Yes, that's what he performed too, so everyone in that crowd should have known it.
Like, that song is like, really hype.
Yeah.
Even without, like, doing much. You don't have to be, you could kind of just vibe to that one. It's got a lot of, like, do you know what plosives are?
I do not.
It's, when you talk and when you talk with consonants and it makes the hard noises like P's and B's and
like
things like that. Yeah, like the pop noises, those are plosives. And so that song has like a lot of, but it grabs your attention.
Yeah.
That's why or is one of the reasons why it's like really like hype, because like every verse or line or whatever like grabs your attention with like a new sound.
Getting deep into the music theory, tapping into our brains.
That's right. That's what I bring. All right, let's get into this. Creator of the Year. Let me scroll down. I could have told you this without seeing the people that were nominated.
Oh, yeah. It was Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah,
because it's listed out of order on the YouTube comments. It's like listed in order of importance, but they don't mark the winner. But yeah, Mr. Beast.
This is the one I'm using. If you want to use that too.
Perfect. Link from Rhett and Link. Rhett couldn't make it. Announced the award, and I couldn't tell if he was doing a bit or if he was actually annoyed because, shocking,
I saw.
Mr. Beast wasn't there to accept the award, which is a habit he has.
Yeah, that's weird to me, but what, is he just too good or is there a reason for it?
Right? I guess I give him a slight benefit of the doubt, like, he's busy making his big multi-million-dollar videos, but come on. Make some time to accept at least one of these awards.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see about that. I think Link was kind of annoyed.
Yeah.
Because it's like a thing with Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Man thinks he's Iron Man and can't just accept his own award.
Right. Even if he just pops in for a second to accept it. It's like the last... Go ahead.
Or just send someone from the team.
Yeah, anyone to accept it.
It doesn't have to be him. It could just be like, I work with him, and on half of it, Mr. Beast, I accept the award or whatever.
He has a massive team. He's got like his core group of like 7 or 8. None of them made it to the Streamys.
God. That's why the crowd was so dull. Mr. Beast didn't send his crew.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so this was no surprise.
Yeah.
Show of the year.
There we go, show of the year. I actually didn't watch any of these shows, but except Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah, Good Mythical Morning.
I know of Hot Ones.
I know. I've seen Hot Ones. That one's actually pretty good. So I've heard of Sam and Colby. It's like a paranormal show.
I
They
bet Lauren watches that.
Rain watches it. And yeah, so I bet Lauren does too.
Yeah. I Spent the Day sounds like a cool concept. I watch a different YouTuber who does that, but like in Japan.
And Anthony he's cool. Padilla?
Yeah.
What is it?
Padilla.
Yeah, he's one of the Smosh guys. He's the one that just came back.
Oh yeah, and Smosh was there.
Yeah.
They did a bit, like dressed as...
Because they just got back together.
Yeah.
Or... Technically, were they?
Well, they were split up by like contract, like business stuff from that era of YouTube where everyone got a contract with a big company.
Yeah.
But they
Rhett and Link owned Smosh for a while.
Did they?
Yeah, they just like either gave it or sold it back to Anthony and whatever his other guy was. And they're like because those two got the contracts, as you were saying.
Yeah.
And then that meant they weren't like able to do or didn't have time for Smosh, but didn't want to drop it.
Right.
And so Rhett and Link either bought it from them or held on to it or something.
Yeah.
And then either just recently, Anthony, what's his other, Liam?
I don't know. There's Smosh in my mind.
I know. Smosh guys. What's the other guy's name? I want to know because I feel bad just calling him the other guy. Ian. Okay, I was close. Ian. Ian and Anthony, Rhett and Link either just gave it back to them or sold it to them because they are now out of their contracts and are able to do it again.
Nice.
So Smosh is back.
Interesting. I think maybe Good Mythical Morning was the second buyer then, because I remember someone else buying, like someone unknown.
Okay, maybe they scooped it up if the other group was trying to sell it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's something like that happened.
Yeah, but the winner.
The winner, that's the important one.
Was challenge accepted by Michelle Carr, which I didn't watch, but looking at the like previews they showed during the Streamys, I might watch it.
I have no idea who this is or what it is.
Yeah, she is like she started this show and this is what she started with. She didn't have like a YouTube presence or whatever. She just started with this really big, really kind of expensive show. Where she basically like she takes on like a hard task, like learning how to stunt drive, and then she does it.
Yeah, I see.
Learns how to do it. And this category, this one was like one of the last ones, right before Creator of the Year. Yeah. And Matt Pat did a bit where I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the crowd involved. It was like hidden on each table is a letter or like a card with letters on it. Find them, bring them up. I cannot believe a room full of influencers would be so unhappy to go on stage at the Streamys.
I know, right? This is their time.
Right, like they find the letters. People found letters and just didn't come up. I guess they were looking for something to go up instead of them. The people on stage did not look like they wanted to be there. They're like on their phone on stage. I'm losing my fucking mind looking at all of them. Like, what? Show some excitement. This is fun. I want to be at the Streamys. Oh, I'd be the best guest there.
Oh, I just spilled my drink. It's fine. We keep going.
The force of my rage spilled your drink.
I just cleaned it up. I just spilled it all over my desk and pants. I'd go to this. Why aren't we at the Streamys?
Right, we should go next year.
I'd go.
Set the tone.
I don't know. I know of most of these streamers, but I don't know the winner.
I know how to act at a fucking award show. You clap and you applaud. I don't care if you don't know who they are. I don't care if you're sad you lost. You clap and you applaud.
Oh, I just meant in reference to Streamer of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of some of these. I don't watch any of them. I look at Mr. Beast stuff every now and then.
Yeah, I don't.
Just so it's so tantalizing.
He creeps me out. He's weird.
He is weird. Oh my god! Not to go on a tangent. But Mr. Beast
won.
I did.
You never said he won.
For Show of the
Year. For Streamer of the Year.
Oh, Mr. Beast.
No.
What? I'm looking at that. I got confused. I was looking at Creator of the Year.
God.
Because this is Streamys, so I was like, that's the last one. But back to my tangent. Mr. Beast is beefing with Jacksepticeye.
I did see that.
Yeah, Jack, he's been doing more like live action content lately. And he did one with like the classic lie detector. And one of the people there with him was like, well, what are your thoughts on Mr. Beast? Do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube? And Jack was like, yeah. And one, it's a lie detector. You either lie and you don't get to explain yourself. And people are like, oh, Jack hates Mr. Beast. I wonder why. Yeah. Or you can decline to answer, same result. Or you can just answer truthfully and then explain, which pretty valid. Like it's not like you'd have to be like trying to find beef to like take that personally, because Mr. Beast did ruin YouTube in the sense that now everyone is trying to be him and be like him, and it doesn't make for like a healthy landscape.
Yeah, I mean the types of videos that he just puts out, I don't even think are good for like him to do, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like even though that other people are like also trying to replicate it, but most of the content that he makes is on such a wide and obnoxious scale that is really just not like good or sustainable over long periods of time.
Yeah, it's like impossible to replicate. Not even his brother could replicate it.
Yeah, but people still try.
Indeed, to their detriment.
And it's terrible.
Yeah, Jack made like a comment that was like, if he enjoyed doing it, the videos would be longer.
Oh, Mr. Beast's?
Yeah.
How long are they?
They're usually like 10 minutes.
For all that effort?
Right. Because when you think about it, you paid like $2 million for that Squid Games thing, and it's like 10, 12 minutes, maybe 15.
And that was a 24-hour thing. More than that. Probably a 48-hour thing.
Yeah. And what's his face? Mr. Beast is like barely in it.
Yeah. He's in it for like, a couple of things. I did watch that one.
I think that's a fair observation to make. And it's like...
Yeah.
And then there's the argument, well, who started the beef? Surely Jack started it by saying he didn't like him. No. Mr. Beast started it by making a comment on Twitter and saying some shit. As if he's not right. Really? You did ruin YouTube. You've talked about how you've affected YouTube.
Yeah. No kidding.
You talk about in videos how views are important so you can keep doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Terrible.
Streamer of the Year.
I have no idea who this is. Do you?
Kai. I need to look up her picture. Oh, it's him.
It's a guy.
Yeah, I was thinking of someone else.
Yeah.
I don't really know who he is.
No clue.
I think I've seen like some of his bits, but yeah, I think he's like I believe he isn't. No, I think someone else's group. Yeah, I don't really know who he is.
I know a lot of these other ones, or I've heard of them. I don't know who Quackity is.
He's one of Dream's friends.
And I don't know. Oh, who cares about that? And I don't know
who we'll get to that.
Is. But I know the rest of them.
Yeah.
Or I've at least heard of the rest of them.
Interesting.
Not much to say about this one.
No, really?
No. At least Valkyrie didn't win again.
True. I'm like looking at his pictures and I can't even I don't think I've ever seen him.
Yeah, he
seems to have like some level of celebrity status, so maybe that's what did it.
Maybe. I have no idea. Anyways, next category.
Yeah. And
international category.
What is this?
It's just people that are not in the US.
Interesting. That might have been one of the categories that got like skimmed over in like the live stream playback.
Right.
Where they just kind of just like listed the winners and not like the whole category.
Yeah. Ibai from Spain was the winner.
Cool. Shout out to Ibai.
Yep. I've never heard of you and I don't know anybody else. But congratulations. I bet you deserved it.
Indeed.
Short form. This is... I'm not exactly some sort of short form media rather than like a whole show.
This is basically the TikTok category.
Oh, okay. One of them then.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Who won this one?
This is Chris Olsen, who I'm not familiar with his content, but he works with Meghan Trainor. He's like, I think like her, either like a production assistant or her like DP.
I've seen him, yeah.
Yeah, I know Rich Black Guy. I like his. It's kind of funny. He like makes like those not millennials, Zoomers in the workplace videos.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy.
Yeah.
I have to look him up. but I'm familiar.
I don't know who the Cheeky Boyos are, but that's a funny name.
I don't know many of these people, but fair enough. Congrats to Chris Olsen.
Yeah.
Breakout creator.
I like how for like I think this is the only like entry in which they put their screen name. Octopus Lover 8.
Jake Shane.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not the winner.
Yeah, the winner was Dylan Mulvaney. Shout out to her. Yeah. She was very excited.
Never heard of her.
She's the one that Pepsi did like that I think like collab with, not like a full collab, but like a shout out. She was to do a shout out for Pepsi. Through
That's
like
funny
TikTok.
Because when you Google her, it's just pictures of her and Bud Light.
Oh, sorry, it was Bud Light. Bud Light. When people were going crazy about it.
Yeah.
They both have the blue can.
That'd be really funny. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I don't know any of the other nominees either.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have known about her if it wasn't for the controversy. But shout out to her getting this.
Yeah, nice.
She deserves it. Her dress didn't fit well, but...
Oh, yeah. I've seen pictures of it. Kind of looks weird. Breakout Streamer of the Year.
Phantom. I gotta look that one up, too.
Phantom. I don't know who this... This is... Why did we review these when we don't know any of the people?
Listen, I watched the Streamys for the Streamys. You just looked at the nominee list.
Well, I saw some of the stuff I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter about it.
Fair. Yeah, I don't know who this is either. He seems to be a rapper.
Shocker. Phantom.
Well, he's a breakout creator, so maybe he'll gain relevance onto my wavelength eventually.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure this one's fair that we don't know.
Yeah.
Because that's their whole point. We gotta speed it up because we're like halfway done.
Too many tangents.
Collaboration.
This one was won by the collab between Mr. Beast and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't know what they did for their collab, but they apparently played rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Undeserved.
I suppose. I'm not familiar with this, but...
They won that one because they were two celebrities.
Yeah, exactly. For real.
I know Cooking with Ninja. She's solid.
Yeah, I know that one.
She deserved it.
I don't know the rest of them, though.
But the next one, I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Creator for Social Good.
By Invisible People.
Yeah, it went to Invisible People. Which is great, because a lot of this type of thing you'd expect to go to Beast Philanthropy. But, like, he does social good, but he doesn't deserve Creator for Social Good.
Yeah, I actually know everybody but Mr. Ballin on here.
Yeah, that's the only one I don't know either.
I know Lupo, who has raised like $2 million for St. Jude at this point.
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye, I know him, of course.
Yep, he does Thankmas every year.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Jacksepticeye, probably one of the few good people, as that's a content creator.
Yeah, he's solid.
Him and Lupo, I've never seen anything do anything wrong.
It's gonna...
And that's not even me, like, fanboying, because I don't watch either of them.
You do not. We're not idolizing, we're just pointing it out.
That's right. If you want someone good that's funny to follow either of them.
Yeah.
I follow them on Twitter, but I don't actually watch any of their content. They're relevant people. Wolf watches their content, though.
Yeah, I watch Jax.
Well, you watch Jacksepticeye. Creator product.
Prime, apparently.
This is a sports drink that apparently was supposed to be like advertised as like an actual healthy drink.
Yeah.
To drink when you're working out and all that stuff. But I've heard that it's entirely not.
Yeah, not healthy. Very good energy drink. Like, good it'll give you some energy.
Right. But not good for you.
I believe it's banned in Europe.
Yes, I believe you're right. Also, I heard Feastables was like serving raw meat.
Oh, but it's chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, sorry. Beast Burger.
Oh, Beast Burger. Yeah, Beast Burger's fucked. He's in a lawsuit to break his contract with them.
Shocker. Anyways,
you know what their defense was? They're going under tangent. They're like, we didn't agree to serve good food. We agreed to serve food.
Oh my god, that's his argument or their argument?
That was their argument.
Incredible.
To defend their bad food.
They're gonna lose.
Indeed.
I'm fine with the tangents because then we have something to talk about.
Fair.
Crossover of the year.
I didn't understand this category, but it was won by the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, I don't know what they did. And Paris Hilton is on here for some reason.
How is it a crossover if there's only one name on the list?
Right. Yeah, I don't know why Kate Hudson and Paris Hilton. Is this 2012?
Right? What happened? What are they
going
doing
on?
here?
And the Jonas Brothers. What's going on? Hailey Bieber. Who cares?
She's the only new person there.
What is this? First person.
First person is a category on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then you do like those POVs.
Yeah, those are weird. I don't like them.
That goes to Ryan Trahan. Let me look up his picture, see if I recognize him. I vaguely recognize him. I don't watch a whole lot of first person. I haven't been on TikTok a lot lately, saving my mental strength.
Fair enough.
Another funny bit by MatPat and a lead up to this category and made some jokes about and he did like an in memoriam and then he showed like those Grimace birthday clips.
Those are funny.
Yeah.
New category or next category, just chatting.
Yeah.
Won by Quackity.
Which, okay, cool. I didn't know he'd fall under just chatting.
I don't know who Quackity is.
He's another person part of Dream's crew.
Oh my god, why is it all Dream stuff?
They're the big ones on Twitch.
I suppose.
I would think he'd fall under gaming. Same with XQC, though maybe they've changed since I looked at them.
XQC does a lot of, at this point, does a lot of just reacting stuff.
Ah. Imagine paying like that whatever exorbitant sum of money they paid to have him, just for him to do reaction content.
I know, right?
For which he is not even present for like half the time. He's just letting it play.
Half the time it's just him playing, or it's a replay of a previous stream.
Oh, that's awful.
Or it is actually him, but it's not him like playing games. It's just like reacting content.
Yeah. Or by reacting, he's kind of just sitting there watching a movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, surely you just know that
and he's making millions.
Yeah, whoever wrote that contract up didn't know a damn thing about streaming or reaction content, because that is definitely something you include in the contract. Like, you can't just do that.
Yeah, no kidding. Variety streamer.
Won by iShowSpeed, who I also don't know.
Yeah.
But congrats to them.
Familiar.
I was looking at the clips they picked for Emiru. I'm like, that's a person.
Oh, if you look them up, I bet you'll recognize their face.
Oh, let me look.
Because I recognize their face.
iShowSpeed. Actually, I sort of recognize his face. I seen one of my coworkers watches him. He's like a whole group. Yeah, he's a whole group. He's the one with the whole group. It's like 8 people came up on stage to accept his reward.
Nice. Also, another Valkyrie one. Glad she didn't win.
Yeah, didn't deserve it.
Cunt. VTuber.
Best VTuber went to Gargura.
I actually know 2 of these people. I know Iron Mouse and Jaden Animation.
I know Jaden Animation. I didn't know she was a VTuber now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Gargura. I know. She was the one of the people. She's like what? Her fans, probably 50% of the crowd that was there. Cause they went wild.
Nice.
And she wasn't even there. They just showed clips of her.
Oh, that's a shame. That would have been really cool if she was there and her fans were there.
I feel like of all the people who could make it to the Streamys, she could have been there. She's a VTuber.
Yeah.
Fucking plug her in. Put her on the screen.
Podcast.
On Purpose with Jay Shetty. I haven't watched any of these podcasts.
We got the offer to be one of the nominees. We turned him down.
Indeed. Also, there's one missing from this list.
Oh, who?
It was the name was like, oh yeah, and it's definitely a hate crime because it's by 2 drag queens. So they're the only ones missing.
I've heard of Call Her Daddy, the podcast, but I've never heard of the other ones.
I've heard of the H3 podcast. And now I guess I've seen clips of Impulsive. It's all over TikTok. Markiplier was on it.
Interesting. Scripted series.
Bryce. The winner was Bryce by Brandon Rogers, which I hadn't heard about, but I know all about Brandon Rogers.
Brandon Rogers is fucking hilarious.
He's hilarious. I gotta watch that.
He's so funny. I obviously like it's not just him, but he's one of the voicers for Hell of a Boss.
Yeah.
And the what's the other one?
Hotel. Has an hotel.
Also does his own like comedy series and stuff like that.
Yeah. He's been doing them for
really,
years.
really funny. Yeah. One of the like not original, but like pretty old YouTubers.
Yeah, and he didn't do blackface.
True. I watched him in high school. He's so funny.
Yeah. He apparently has 7 Streamys.
Oh, nice.
He did a really cool bit. I'll do it in the next 2 sections. But I know Darman. I like his content. I don't watch his scripted stuff. I watch his like reaction content basically. The Game Theorist, of course.
Yeah.
And I don't think I know RDC World.
I don't know that one. Yeah. Unscripted series.
Sam and Colby.
Yeah, this is the paranormal show. They just go around like the U.S. and like do paranormal things.
Yep.
They
that tracks.
That's. I mean, there's not much to say about it. Rain watches it. I've seen some of it, just because Rain made me watch it. It seems kind of like fake, but a lot of paranormal stuff does. So what are you gonna do?
The clips from Chicken Shop Date seemed interesting, so maybe I'll check it out.
I'm not familiar with that one, but Hot Ones is funny.
I've never really watched Hot Ones. I've just always heard of it.
I've seen some. I've never really watched either. I've seen a few clips, and those are kind of amusing. Like the Jennifer Lawrence one got really popular on TikTok.
Matt Pat really wants to be on Hot Ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they still haven't invited him.
It's pretty funny. I don't know who the host is or where he came from, but he's just like best friends with all the celebrities now. Everybody wants to be on Hot Ones.
Man's struck gold.
Yeah, he really did. Animated. I've got thoughts about this category. But shout out to Vibsy Pop, aka creator of Hell of a Boss, for winning her first Streamy. She actually ended up winning 2 Streamies total. She got the Streamy for animated, and then she got one of those like honorary Streamies, like they're different color. They're like given they're a previous winner of the Streamies gives it to someone they think deserves it. Oh, cool, nice.
There were a couple of those.
Yeah.
This category, weird category. There was definitely not love put into this category.
Oh, what do you mean?
Because Hello Boss is a show. Jaden Animations is a person / YouTube channel.
Right. Yeah.
So is Haminations, and Meat Canyon. And these are all like completely different styles and forms of animation. And then Land of Bogs is the only other one that's a show, but it's so niche that it's like, it didn't stand a chance against any of these, but especially not Hell of a Boss, which is like TV production standard show. What do you call it? An anomaly.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I could think of like 4 other animated like indie shows on YouTube right now that could have gone on there. There's Monkey Wrench, which is animated by like one guy, though he does like hire out help for like certain things, but it's basically one guy. There were a lot of options. It should have been if they wanted to do this, there should be 2 animated categories. There should be like the storytime animators, which is what most of these are. Cause it's different. It's different qualities. You can't compare a fully animated show made by like a whole team compared to like the simple animation story, my life, draw my life type things.
Well, how do you feel about like? Is it like resource based? Is that your issue? Like Jaden Anime or like VisiPop just has more resources than like all the other ones that you're talking about?
Maybe not resources. Oh, Laxadaisy, that's another one that could have been put up here.
Yeah.
It's like how do I describe it? It is like putting, what do you call it? What's her name? It's like putting Beyonce up against like a bunch of small no-name creators. Or like when they randomly stuck like Genshin Impact into the Crunchyroll Awards. Like of course they were gonna win. They're fucking Genshin Impact.
Right.
It's and again, different styles of animation. You're comparing a show.
So how do you?
Which you'd like judge. You judge the quality of a show differently from you judge the quality of a storytime animator.
So how do you feel about like Mr. Beast being in the categories that he's in?
Let me check back where he is.
Because like. So far, he's been in like 2 categories and he won both of them. Because basically he's Mr. Beast. Yeah,
I can... For Creator of the Year, I say he's valid there because there are some other like big names, big spenders on that list, like Logan Paul and I think Zach King and Charlie D'Amelio.
How is Logan Paul not in jail? Someone answer me that.
He never quite fully crossed the line that his lawyers could not defend.
I suppose. Yeah, that exactly. Anyways, beauty category.
I wasn't done!
Oh,
what was the other one Mr. Beast was in?
Crossover? Or no?
For social good. Oh, and then the creator brought it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but he didn't win that one.
He didn't win that one, but I suppose he could technically go there. But there's other creators that I think had a better place there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Beauty category.
Beauty.
I have no idea about any of these.
Neither do I. No, this is where Smosh did their bit. The
nice.
Unappreciative, disrespectful crowd did not laugh at. I'd give it like a solid 6 or 7 out of 10 on funniness. Worth a chuckle.
Yeah. Worth looking up out of your phone.
I know, right?
Close Tinder, please.
Oh my god.
Comedy.
Comedy. Won by RDC World. I don't know any of these people either, actually.
I don't know.
Maybe DeMarcus.
Oh, that's the McFarlanes.
Oh, the McFarlanes.
Yeah, who'd you say, Dan?
Yeah, Dan McFarland.
I don't know who that is.
Fascinating. But yeah, they did like a Stay in the Circle challenge, inspired via Mr. Beast. It was him and 3 others, and they had to stand in the circle and hold a Streamy, and they couldn't let go, and they were out, and they had to play Twister and then answer trivia. It was fun.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Commentary.
Won by Penguin Zero. That guy.
That guy, that long-haired guy.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what he looks like, but I can never remember his name.
Yeah. He's
funny.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's amusing. I don't really watch his stuff, but every now and then his stuff comes up on my TikTok.
Indeed. He made everyone mad with that one comment.
Oh, yeah. Classic. Everyone hated it.
Yeah.
But he's funny.
Yeah, D'Angelo Wallace, solid, but hasn't been very active. Curtis Connor, also very funny, but also not as active.
Mm-hmm.
They did a funny bit where there was penguins, but he was wearing a disguise to look like he wasn't actually penguins. And then there was another person in an even worse disguise to look like him. And then 2 others who didn't wear disguises but were also claiming to be him. And the game was it was Among Us in real life. They were to vote the sus one out, and they actually had to leave the Streamys if they were voted out.
Why?
That was the bit. You commit to the bit.
Oh. They okay. I thought you meant the group got kicked out.
Oh, no. I think it was Sneeko. I think, yeah, Sneeko.
Okay.
The one imposter.
Gotcha. Competitive gamer.
10Z. I've heard that name floating around.
I've heard of it. I don't know any of the other ones.
Yeah.
I've heard of Tariq.
Ah.
I don't know the rest of them though.
Same. Dance.
People.
Oh.
Yep. What is dance?
They do dances. Mostly
on
TikTok.
or
Yeah,
what?
mostly
Okay.
TikTok. That's the best place for it.
Anybody you know on here?
Not a word, not a soul.
Enola Bedard won.
Haven't even seen her. Her dance. She could dance.
Yeah, I mean dancing's cool if that's your thing.
Yeah.
Yule, how do you even say that name?
Probably Yule Wander.
Probably. Fashion style.
Won by Wisdom K. I didn't know anyone in this one either. This one didn't even get like a proper like announcement nominee announced it. It was one of the ones they just skimmed over.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know any ones here.
Oh, but food.
Yep.
Won by Nick D. Giovanni.
Oh, I hate this guy.
You do?
He's so annoying. Yeah, he comes up on my TikTok every once in a while. He's so annoying. He looks like he's 16 and he's like actually 30. And he reminds me a lot of like he's trying to be like a young Gordon Ramsay and he's annoying about it.
A shame.
Chef Reaction should have won. He's hilarious.
Oh, I like Cooking with Linja. She's like this old lady, but she's like hip with it. So she'll make references and I'll see exactly what she's referencing. It's funny that she is referencing this old ass Asian lady. Like, that's what good pasta sounds like.
Yeah, I've heard of like, she's funny. She also looks like a complete psychopath. Like, she would just kill you without remorse.
She might.
She probably has. Yeah, one of those two should have won. Chef Reactions or Cooking with Linja. Fuck this guy. Nick Giovanni sucks. You're annoying. And you're not Gordon Ramsay. As as much as you try to have him in your videos.
The roasts keep coming.
Anyways, Gamer
of the Year, Markiplier was robbed.
Why do we have Dream even in this category?
That's a great question. Even Dream, well, he's in the category, he's in the game, but even Dream was wondering how and why he won that. He went on stage, like, do his acceptance speech, and I feel kind of bad for him. He did have the mask on. I feel kind of bad for him, because you just know by his tone that all night people have been telling him to take off that damn mask, even though he has established that he does not like to do that. Like, leave him alone. Well, let him wear the mask.
He got bullied for it.
Exactly. They bullied the fuck out of him for no reason.
They really did. They're just, as much as I don't really like how he's operated in the past, he does not deserve the bullying for the way he looks without the mask.
He's just an average dude.
He's literally just like an average dude.
And like you can tell he was like on the fence himself while taking it off because he didn't like tie his hair back, so he just had the mask on.
Yeah.
But I'm sure with people hounding about it, he was less excited by it. And like he walked on stage and he was like, I can't actually read the teleprompter. And the girl next to him, I don't know her name, but she wasn't having it. She wouldn't even like read the teleprompter. She was like, well, why don't you take your mask off? And then sat there silently. So he had to take the mask off to read the announcement.
Oh, he took it off?
Yeah, he took it off. And he did not seem happy about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Well, it's like, who is that? It's like a Marshmello or Daft Punk taking their mask off.
Yeah.
Like, don't do it.
Yeah, if they want to do it, it's got to be of their own accord. Don't hound them about it.
I don't know that Daft Punk's ever taken theirs off in public.
They have not.
And I don't think Marshmello has either.
Maybe not purposefully.
Right. Well, Daft Punk's are like strapped to their head.
Yeah.
They're like
mistakes.
full-on helmets. Marshmello's is just like a big kind of thing. But he played in the Fortnite Creator Cup in like 2016 or whatever, and he played with the mask on.
That's commitment. Did he do well?
Yeah, he turned like all the brightness up and everything.
That's so funny.
It's really good.
Yeah, Markiplier was robbed.
Yeah,
because Dream was like, this was my least active year ever. So I'm surprised I won this.
Yeah, funny, but also weird.
Tisk, rigged.
Health and wellness.
Dr. Julie, I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this category is.
I'm familiar with Dr. Mike, but the rest of them, I don't know what they are.
They're just creators
that. They're just creators that talk about like health and wellness, really.
I see. There was a Kids and Family, won by Miss Rachel.
Yep.
Another thing I'm not familiar with. There was Learning and Education by Tier Zoo.
Kids and Family and Learning and Education. That's definitely up our alley.
I know, right? The clips from
we
Tier Zoo.
We definitely know all these people.
That was pretty solid. They were like, they do like educational stuff, but it's aimed at like internet children. So it's like Minecraft references and shit.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Lifestyle. By AMP. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know any of these people. I guess I've heard of Charlie D'Amelio. I don't know what she does.
I've heard of a few of these, but I'm not really familiar with them. News!
Hassan Abi. I've heard of him.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he's a popular streamer.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got some wild takes.
He does.
I don't really watch him for that reason. But
I'm like, yeah, sometimes he has something to say, but then I look at all the other things he says, I'm like, not gonna bother.
Okay. I was gonna say we gotta hustle it, but we're almost done. Science and engineering.
I did a thing. This is another one I got skimmed over. So I can't say much about it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with many of these. Once again, no surprise there, as I've said this whole episode. I don't really watch like the information-based content.
Same.
So that's not really my vibe. Sports.
Jesser. I don't know a damn thing about sports.
Funny thing is, this isn't related to them, but for some reason my TikTok, my FYP is now flooded with this old Italian tennis player who is like one of the best tennis players of all time and is like schooling all of these young like tennis players and doing like the most gnarly trick shots and joke shots on them and just owning them. And every time he scores, the audience goes wild and he just shrugs and smiles.
Oh, I love to see it.
And it's this like 65-year-old guy. He's got gray hair and a mustache.
A
and
legend.
He's just clowning on him with his other like 70-year-old friend.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I don't watch tennis because it's boring, but that guy's fucking funny. And apparently he's just like one of the best tennis players of all time.
Lit.
And he's like just destroying these guys, and they're getting so mad. It's so funny. Yeah, Jesser won sports, but
Shout out to
Italian tennis player.
Exactly.
So that's right. Technology.
Marcus Brownlee. I've heard of him. I don't know what he does or who he is. Everyone says his name funny.
Never heard of any of these people. Oh, I've heard of iJustine. Okay.
Then we have Cinema.
And I've actually heard of Linus Tech Tips.
Oh.
The two people that didn't win.
Always is. Oh, yeah. Cinematography.
Yep.
Reciter by Nicholas Adams, whatever that is.
It's probably some show or something.
I guess.
I don't know. I don't really do cinematography stuff either.
They did that thing again where they mixed people and shows into the same category.
Stupid Dexerto.com. Editing. Was won by Yes Theory.
Yeah. That was
with all those people.
That was cool. They did that was fun. Fun we got category.
Oh, Cooking with Linja.
Yeah.
They did it again. Lynn Davis, Cooking with Linja.
Visual and special effects. Zach King.
Zach King. I don't know.
I think I've seen his
heard
stuff.
Of Butterside Down, actually.
Butterside Down.
That's a really good name.
I don't follow him. I think I've seen Zach King stuff. He's just that prominent. His stuff's amusing.
Oh yeah. I've seen this guy around. Yeah. I don't really watch his stuff. Oh, he's got credits for Zootopia.
Oh really? That's funny.
Interesting.
Furry King.
Furry King. I watched Zootopia recently.
Oh yeah, about time.
Not for the first time. It's just like first time in a couple years. I'm like, wow, this movie's kind of good.
Well, and then writing by Leo Gonzalez, which I was another one they skimmed over.
Yeah, and that about wraps up the Streamies.
Yeah. Oh, they're missing a category.
Oh,
they did a new one for the first time in a year by sponsored by Rolling Stone. Sound of the Year. Which is like
sound.
Oh God! The winner was where's her name? Megan Trainor with "Made You Look," and there's some some solid competition. There was "Goated" by Armani White. There's "Pretty Girls Walk," who I didn't know who the writer was, but I hear it all the time. "Unholy" by Sam Smith.
Oh yep.
It's like a mix.
They're all the TikTok sounds.
Yeah, they are. It was like a mix of like celebrities, I guess low to mid-level celebrities, and then high-level influencers.
That's the only reason I know any of those songs, or most of the songs, is because they're all very famous TikTok ones.
Yeah, the choruses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like their Armani White one. That one's kind of good.
Yeah. Solid. You love a fun song. Which brings me into the final thing I want to talk about. It was really funny. The host, our co-host, I forget her name, but she's a drag queen, and she was on RuPaul's Drag Race. And she stopped and went off script during it. I think one category before they announced this, to speak directly to Megan Trainor, to be like, "I'm sorry, I started that rumor that you stole my sandwich." And to the crowd, she did not steal my sandwich. It was a lie.
What the fuck?
And it's so funny. She got so much shit for that, for stealing someone's sandwich.
Oh, the rumor?
Yeah, Megan Trainor did.
I thought even the drag queen got it.
No.
Went off script.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Really funny.
I started the rumor.
It was me.
That's good. It was me. Oh man.
And that were
all right. That wraps up Streamies for 2023.
Yeah.
Not the most exciting or surprising, but not bad.
Indeed. I can see why they don't do YouTube Rewind anymore if this is what they're working with.
I know, right? Well, listen, who was that creator that did in the most recent YouTube Rewind? Is I'm so proud of this community.
I don't know her name. Oh, but she's one of the streamers. Valkyrie adjacent.
She went completely psycho.
She did. Lost her damn mind.
Did you see her video about bullies and stuff?
Maybe. I think maybe it got parodied.
Goes on a fucking rant.
When she's the bully.
I know.
Yeah, lots of fun bits, lots of references to the internet that the crowd did not appreciate because apparently they don't use the damn internet.
The crowd should be the fans and nobody else.
Right, if you're not laughing at the fucking ukulele bit he did, because the lady who did the quote unquote apology with the ukulele, you're out of your mind.
Oh, that was so weird.
You have no taste.
Amanda, or what was it?
Amanda
Miranda Sin?
Bynes?
No, Amanda Bynes is from Zoe 101.
Oh.
Or no, that's the sister.
I see. Whoever she
Amanda
was.
Bynes is from She's the Man.
The groomer.
Yeah. Not Amanda Bynes.
Not Amanda Bynes. Whoever did the ukulele thing.
That was such a weird apology video. Not as bad as the interpretive dance one, though.
True.
All right. What is our question of the week?
This week's question of the week. Who would win in a fight? Stuart Little or Remy from Ratatouille?
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I think it would have to be Stuart Little.
Okay.
Because you see, Remy, he's the runt of his whole little, what do you call it, clan of rats.
Rat colony.
Yeah, his colony. He's smaller than all of them. He can't do what any of them does. He's just at his unique little talent that he can smell really good and taste really good.
True.
And his only like strength would come from the fact that he can puppet people with their hair. And if it's just rat versus rat, he doesn't stand a chance. Stuart Little, he's a resourceful little shit who can do anything. He navigates the human world as a rat. He's pretty resilient. He's not going to get taken down by some normal, ordinary street rat.
Okay.
You?
Is that? I thought we would be in this agreement here. I thought Remy clears.
You're a fool.
You're a fool.
How does he clear?
First of all, Remy is a rat. Stuart Little's a mouse.
And
rats are like twice as big and twice as aggressive.
But we just went over that Remy is a runt.
And what is Stuart Little's no giant?
But he's a normal
size. Stuart Little
is
little in his name.
So a normal size, it's his name because that's his family's last name. They're all the Littles. You don't know the Stuart Little lore.
I'm just reminded of the Family Guy bit where Peter's trying to figure out what Stuart Little means. And he's like, Little means mouse. Stuart means mouse? Anyways, Remy also, Stuart Little is a common, like, prepped up little self-caged suburban family.
Oh, yeah.
He's trapped in the house all day long. He's a nerd.
He goes to school.
Yeah, okay. And he probably gets bullied there.
No.
Remy has life experiences, went through trauma, saw dead rats being hanged and presented as a threat that his dad showed him. Went through tragedy and loss, found it again, lost his family, all that. And on top of all that, Remy can wield a fucking knife and just impale Stuart.
You know what Remy did in the face of hardship? He ran away. That's not a fighter. And you know who else is a suburban locked up little spoiled schmuck? Logan and Jake Paul. And look where they are now. They box.
They're close to jail.
Exactly.
You're yeah, that's why Stuart Little wouldn't do shit.
That's exactly why he would do shit.
No, he would
wreck Remy.
You know the clip of the like guy in jail. It's like, come kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. That would be Stuart Little, the one that's getting kissed. He would be the bottom. He's the one dropping the soap in jail. Remy clears, and it's not even a competition.
Remy's a weak ass bitch. He's a chef, not a fighter.
He can just chuck chef knives at him all day long.
Has he ever been shown to lift a knife? I don't think he has.
Well, he knows how to use it.
Ridiculous.
It's because he hasn't needed to use it. He also was able to beat the health inspector. He tied him up and locked him in the freezer.
No, that was the other rats.
No, that was at Remy's command.
Yeah, Remy
has an army.
See, that's his thing. He commands others to do things for him because he can't do it.
He's the boss.
I can't believe
He's the boss.
this.
When you're in charge, you have all the people do it. You know, like any mob boss is just going to do all the things that their lackeys could do. Remy's, when they have to do stuff, they'll intervene. Remy clears here. I thought this wouldn't even be much of a question.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong. You
can't see the light, the truth, and you're wrong.
Name one good thing Stuart Little did that makes him a winner here.
He built a plane. And a working plane and flew it.
That kid built it.
Did he?
Well, it wasn't Stuart alone.
Well, he flew the plane. That's pretty impressive.
Bah.
Stuart does things on his
Remy
own.
also flew in the plane.
What do you mean he flew in the plane?
When he was stealing the letter from the short chef.
Oh, like the airplane.
It became an airplane.
I see.
And he flew in that.
Speaking of being sheltered, so was Remy. His whole colony was sheltered.
Right, but he had the nerve to branch out and explore without all his colony.
Nerve. Ridiculous.
Listen, he may not have chosen it, but he accepted his conditions and he ran with it and he thrived.
He made his whole colony homeless and then ran away.
He was trying to do the betterment of his colony. And they all did better once they left.
Barely.
At least it's an improvement. Actually, at the end, they're fucking thriving. They're eating at tables.
Yeah, they got
civilized. They're not eating garbage.
They got real lucky that the health inspector didn't care that rats were running the restaurant.
Well, they closed the restaurant and then they opened a new one. I can't believe this Remy
is a manipulator, not a fighter.
And that's why he would win. He'll do anything to win.
Well, it's a one-on-one fight. He can't manipulate people to fight for him. That's how it works.
He doesn't need to manipulate it. He will just kill him and eat him.
He's getting killed and eaten.
No, a mouse isn't winning this fight. Ever.
Absolutely. He's not just some mouse. Just like he's not just some rat.
No, you're right. He's not just some rat, but this is definitely just some mouse.
No. He speaks English.
So does Remy.
He's also definitely larger than a normal mouse.
No. Sure, you're
especially
wrong
compared
here.
to his humans he lives with.
Though there's no way.
Stuart Little is a member of the family. Remy is a pet that almost got this guy's job lost.
And he got it back for them.
Barely. And then lost it again because they shut down the restaurant.
Stuart hasn't worked for anything in his life.
You're a liar.
Including the clothes on his back.
You're a liar.
Remy knows the struggle, knows how to dig himself out of the hole, and knows how to thrive afterwards. I'm only speaking the truth.
No.
Spitting facts and you just don't like it.
You just haven't seen the Stuart Little lore. If you knew what I knew, you'd agree.
You're delusional.
He's got a hot bird girlfriend.
Maybe, but that doesn't help him in a fight. She can watch him die at the hands of Remy.
No.
You're lost.
Nah,
Internet, let us know.
He survived in the wild all on his own.
So did Remy. Remy survived the fucking sewers.
New York is not the wild. And Stuart Little survived New York too, so...
Okay, well, Remy didn't. It's not in New York, you
Well, it's in New York adjacent.
It's in Paris.
Is it?
Yes.
That's pretty New York adjacent, I'll be real with you.
It's, okay, well, that's fair.
No one is so similar.
Wow, when did New York get the Eiffel Tower?
I bet they have a fake one. I just know it.
They probably do. All right, fine. We'll call this one a draw, but I think you're wrong. I honestly thought we were both on the Remy side here. I can't believe you.
What a turn of events.
Oh my god. We'll have to ask what Rain thinks.
Break the
She'll
tie.
be the decider. Yeah. All right, Wolf, take it away.
I'm Wolf, taking things away. Thank you for watching episode 89 of You're Ridiculous.
Woo!
If you liked all that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified of the next episode. If you're watching on a podcast website, be sure to hit the plus and give us 5 stars to support the show. If you liked all that, you can follow us across the internet, the main cast at ridiculous_cast on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow Lucas at 7AngryWasps with an E, and you can follow me at Rainbow Does without the W. Hi ho, you hope to see you guys all again next week. Until then, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good boy.